Assalamualaikum and welcome dear students of class 9th. I'm again here your English teacher with a new video lecture on new poem that is Blossoms or To Blossoms written by Robert Herrick. Now we are going to learn about the poem. If we see in this poem, the poet high by praises the beautiful blossoms of a tree. By pleases, the poet means the indication of the rich crop. The poet appears grief stricken owing to the fast fall of the blossom. Filled with grief, poet asks the blossoms why they are falling so soon. So, if we move towards the poem, Robert Herrick's poem To Blossoms praises the beautiful flowers of the tree. By pleases, the poet alludes to the indication of the rice crop. The poet appears grieved or in grief because of the rapid fall of the flowers. The poet, full of sorrow, asks the flowers why they fall so soon. He says their days have not passed yet. They would not hurry to expire. Now, if we look towards the first stanza of the poem, and I will tell you what this stanza tells us about. In this stanza, the poet says the flowers still have time to smile and bloom. They can only leave when they have lived and enjoyed their life completely. The poet here seems confused that blossoms like human beings but only to disappear, but he does not want blossoms to vanish very soon. He wants to blush the flowers and then smile gently before they die or before they fade away. Now, after this, the poet seems to suggest that you live and enjoy life in its entirety because that is inevitable. The poet is disappointed to see how early the bloom of the flowers disappears. The poet wondered how these blossoms were born to delight an hour or a half and then faded forever. Taking it disappointing, the poet expresses how nature shows its beauty by producing lovely flowers for a while, then they disappear forever. The poet again appears grief stricken by the fact that such beautiful flowers have a very short life as they bloom for a short period of time and eventually fade away forever. By beautiful leaves, the poet here means the leaves of the book. The leaves of the book. The poet compared the flowers with the leaves of a book. The poet says that we can read in these leaves how quickly the life on this earth is coming to an end. So, if we see, the poet praises the beauty of the blossoms. He says that nobody could replace the flowers in terms of the brightness and catchy color. But the poet knows that all beautiful things are meant to die. We cannot change our destiny. After demonstrating their beauty, they glide straight into the tomb. Each soul is bound to disappear like the gorgeous flowers. The poet therefore gives the message that all life on this planet is temporary and is destined to disappear. So, if we see, To blossoms is reflects the fate of living beings. So, if we go towards the central theme of the order, central idea, it tells us that all living things must blur. It's all temporary or transit. People also come into this world, put some energy into it, and finally disappear. Every spirit, therefore, resembles a flower that sprouts and decorates this planet for some time and then at the end of the time fades away. The poem To Blossoms reflect this very fate of living beings. So, this was all about the poem To Blossoms. You will go yourself through the poem and also through the glossary. You will read and understand it. So, this all was for the day. Thank you. Have a good